Yeah man, I'm in Taipei, Taiwan. This was not on my radar when I started my Southeast Asia tour, but I'm glad I decided to visit. Coming up is 6 cool activities to do in Taipei. But before we go there, let's talk about my commute after arriving. I decided to go the frugal route and take the train into Taipei. Oh man, what a mistake. Google train directions weren't in sync with Taipei's transit system. This quagmire got me frustrated and I decided on another option. Here's a few clips from this moment. I'm in Taiwan now and I have no clue what's going on. I just hopped on the train and I think it's the right train. Crazy, there's like no people here. Even if I wanted to ask somebody for help, Google says I have 12 more stops. This should like is the next stop. Whatever, just making it happen. Making it happen, I got 4 days of this shit. So you hear this music in the background? That's to let you know that the train is coming. Thank God for Uber, because I got so lost in the subway system. And just called an Uber, just take me to like the, hopefully it's a tourist district. Because I don't see any tourists. I'm like the only dude. People looking at me weird, I'm looking at them weird. It's crazy, but it's an experience. Yeah man, I made it to my comfortable room, took a long nap after my journey from the airport. I'm showered and I'm ready to hit the streets. After a 10 to 15 minute walk, I arrive at the first cool thing to do in Taipei, which is visiting Ciyou Temple. This temple is dedicated to Matsu, the goddess of the sea. In the main shrine, you'll find people who are worshiping using fortune sticks and dropping divining blocks to the ground. This is a fortune-telling ritual, and I'll get into more details of these blocks at the next temple. These gentlemen here are making an offering using joss paper, also known as spirit money, hell money, or heaven money. This paper is used as a burnt offering. Spirit money is also burnt to ensure that the spirits of their deceased relatives have sufficient needs in the afterlife. These are the different gods and goddesses that are worshipped in this temple. I believe they burn an incense, visit each station, and bow 3 times. Let's hear the sounds of a live service. Yeah man, right outside the Ciyou Temple is the Rahoe Street Night Market, the second cool thing to do in Taipei. Each district in Taipei has a night market, and I believe this is the most popular night market in Taipei. At this market, you'll find a variety of foods and retail items. The most popular and famous stall is at the entrance of the night market. The line for these black pepper buns are consistently long. The black pepper buns are made with a juicy spiced pork with green onions and stuffed in a soft dough. Then it is baked for 20 minutes inside a small tandoor style oven. I waited online and tried this and it was so delicious. I also tried chicken ass, which wasn't bad. Here are some other dishes I found interesting. This is like some sort of dim sum or dumplings. Alright, see this is the shit I'm talking about. I don't know what these things are. I would eat it, but who knows what it is. Some sort of seafood, I think it's squid. I think it's squid. The night market's a little crazy right now. As you can see, we got some meat wrapped up in vegetables. That looks good. Alright peoples, this is the way you should have beef. He's about to torch this. I'm gonna have it, I guess, with teriyaki sauce. Yep, it's delicious. This is a line for something? Let's see what's going on here. Because I'm just gonna wait on this line. I'm on a line to eat fried chicken right now.
told myself the next line I see it, I'll be waiting on it. And that's what I'm actually doing. These are.
And so I'm gonna enjoy this meal and people watch at the same time. Yeah, man. So we're at the third cool thing to do in Taipei, which is visiting Elephant Mountain. This is one of the main tourist attractions in Taipei. Elephant Mountain is 600 feet high and approximately 600 steps to help you get to the top of the mountain. Along the way up, you'll find various plant life and many tourists. You also get a beautiful view of Taipei 101, which is the tallest building in Taipei, reaching a height of 1,671 feet. My two friends are guiding me through Elephant Mountain and other eateries around Taipei. We decided to have a refreshing dessert after Elephant Mountain, and the dessert of choice was mango ayu. Ayu is a jelly made using seeds from a large fig fruit, and yes, this was a refreshing dessert. The good times continue, and we just exited the train station. We are heading to a local popular restaurant in Taipei to have beef noodle soup. Taipei is like any other city. The streets are busy, people are out shopping and enjoying their weekend, having tu chow pei or iced tea from one of the ubiquitous tea shops. We have arrived at the restaurant and there is a line. Yongkang Beef Noodle Restaurant is more popular than I expected. The line extends to the end of the corner, so this must be a good soup spot. We made it into the restaurant and it was quite busy. Many people enjoying their food and having a good time. And yeah, we're about to eat good. See ya. Yeah, man, my time with the ladies has ended and I must continue my solo journey. So the fourth coolest thing to do in Taiwan is to walk through the Bopiliao historic block. I may have butchered the title of this place, so please forgive me. This historic block used to be one of the most prosperous areas in Taipei. I believe this is where the Chinese first settled in Taiwan when they arrived on the island. While walking through, you get the vibe of how they live, how they educated their young, played games, and characters they use for entertainment. It was a quick walkthrough and I didn't spend much time here, but it was great to see and it was great to experience. Yeah, man. Now I'm continuing my journey to Lungshan Temple, which is number 5 of my cool things to do in Taipei. Lungshan Temple is the most popular temple in Taiwan. This temple has followers who practice Buddhism, Taoism, and Confucianism. At the entrance, you'll find a cool looking man-made waterfall and other nice landscaping. Well, time for a selfie. As you enter the main court, you'll notice the shop where you can buy incense and joss paper and other items to donate to the deities. There's many things going on inside this court. People hanging out, people meditating, people texting, and there's a giant incense burner, an offering table. Hey, look, someone offered Oreo cookies. Here's the divining stone called Boabwe, which I discussed earlier, and the name of this also sounds a bit Creolish. And I believe the ritual is to ask the deities a question, then drop the stone on the ground. Depending on how the stones land, you'll get your answer of either yes, no, or try again. I also believe you have to throw the stones down about 3 times, and if you don't get a yes, then you give up and try another day. If you do get a yes response, you would then select one of the fortune sticks, and the fortune sticks has some sort of information on there, which would provide some sort of fortune. And if you can't decipher what your fortune is, you can always bring it to the service center and they'll help you decipher your fortune. I've noticed many people praying at this temple more so than any of the other temples I visited in Taiwan. Here's a few deities that are at this temple, including Confucius. So the next day, I decided to burn a few calories and walk to my next activity in Taipei. During the walk, I heard a mix of drums, horns, hand cymbals, and firecrackers. I didn't know what was going on, but I figured why not? Let me check it out. And this is what I ran into.
Yes. Yeah, love, baby.
Alrighty, we are here. The sixth coolest thing to do in Taipei. Liberty Square is the main public plaza and Taiwan's mass gathering site. As you can see, there's a group of middle-aged women and men getting their body right, people hanging out with their friends and pets. This is the National Concert Hall, this here is the National Theater, and this is Chiang Kai-shek Memorial Hall. Chiang Kai-shek was a Chinese military leader who served in China and Taiwan. Liberty Square is also the scene for Taiwan's red carpet events. Speaking of events, here's the flag ceremony to close out my visit to Taiwan.
I came here to catch this and I actually caught it. This is pretty cool. This is what's happening right now. I'm in here, baby. Taiwan, baby.